Hey everyone, I hope you're good and once again welcome back to my new video everyone. So in today's video again I'm going to talk about on just a random kind of a stuff, but let's talk about on which thing I'm going to talk about in this fucking video. And today I'm very sad, I'm very in a very bad mood, okay? So please sorry in advance if I use any kind of a abusing language while talking or while explaining you. And I'm not abusing you, but I'm just abusing to the context, or just I'm using in the context. So do not think that I'm abusing, I'm abusing you, okay? So without wasting any further second, let's try to talk about on some kind of problems we think that we will face, and after facing those problems and after resolving those problems we will live our life happily after, okay? I would say, yeah. So on this kind of a topic I'm going to talk about in this video, okay? Yeah. So before I start talking about on this topic, I want to know that how many of you think that we can live our life happily without even any problem, especially in this universe? If anybody is thinking like that, if anybody's thought or mindset is related to this kind of a statement, so please let me know in the chat box. How do you think that, and why is that, okay? Why do you think that, okay? I want reason, okay bro, I want reason. If you are answering, so please answer with the reason. So let's start, let's talk on this topic. So you are at somewhere 18 to 20 years ago old if you're watching. So, and whatever your age is right now, you must have solved so many problems in the past, okay? That's why you're living right now, otherwise you could not lived without even solving any problems. So you must have solved so many problems in the past, or you are still solving some kind of problems right now at this moment. So it means that you have solved so many problems, but still you're solving so many problems, and you will be solving so many problems in the upcoming years, in your future also. So what it is showing us, it is showing us that problem will not go from our life forever. It will be there forever whenever we live in this universe, or whenever we will, our life will go. So that problem will be also exist till your death, okay? So for sure problem is not going anywhere, okay? Got it? Understood? So I hope you understood this thing. So why we are expecting that after solving that fucking problem my life will be this much easier, this much happier, this much comfortable? So why you're thinking like that? I know some problems, I know there are some problems after solving those certain problems you can expect, okay? You can expect that, okay, now I can live my life much better than the past version, okay? Much better than from that version, okay? So like money problem, or means finance problem, or career problem, or job problem, and stability problem, I would say that, okay? Health insurance problem. So after solving these certain problems you can expect, okay, in this scenario, in this criteria, you can expect that, okay, after solving these kind of problems I can expect that, okay, now I can live my life very smoothly, okay? So yeah, you can expect. But if you are expecting from any problem that I'll live my life much better than that, okay, so then it is a problem, okay? Because no one else is living happy life or comfortable life after solving any problem, because still you are solving any certain problem. So it shows that we are not living our life, we are just solving problems, we are just dealing with the problems, we are just living with the problem. So I think the problem is not solving, the problem is in the approaching the problem, okay? Because the problem will be there forever of your life. And if you think I cannot live happy life without problems, of course you can live happy life with problem also. Problem can be automated, problem can be resolved by certain solution, by certain things. Just you have to just you have to remember those kind of certain things which is most important. Like if problem is related to money, so you have to make sure that your career is very stable. You have to make sure that you should have the emergency fund, you should have the health insurance, you should have the term insurance, you should have, all of this kind of stuff. And apart from your job, you should have at least one to two income source, which should be passively coming in your pocket. And if your job suddenly goes from you, so your emergency fund and the side hustles can give you money to survive, okay? So like this kind of a certain solution can help you literally to live your life happily without even getting stressed in that situation. Because so many people get stressed after losing their job, because they have so many responsibilities, they have expenses, they have family responsibilities, so they can't able to deal with these much responsibilities. In order to fulfill this responsibility, they want money, they required money, okay? Because as they lost their job, so how and from where they can find the money for fulfilling these kind of a responsibility? Got it? So that's why I'm telling you guys, and I'm also preparing for those kind of a things. Emergency fund is very, I would say, it's necessary, is mandatory for everybody. Please make sure that you should have at least 1 year emergency fund in your FD account, not in saving account, okay? Because saving is giving you only 2 to 3% annually, and FD can give you 6 to 7%, and some banks are giving you highest is 9 10% annually, okay? So it's much, and it's far better than saving account, because saving is just giving this much, it is not beating also inflation. At least FD is nearly covering the inflation, okay? So that's good, okay? That's good for your money else also, and it is not decreasing, it is at least going on with the inflation rate also. It is not increasing, it is not decreasing, at least it is on the same level of inflation. So that's good, okay? So yeah, you should have means I just want to say that the main point of saying this thing, you should have this kind of a thing, the system. I would say that you should have this system, okay, which gives you the more flexibility, more comfortable life, more less stress life, okay? So this is what you want. And building this thing will not require 10 to 20, 10 to 20 years. It is just a matter of 1 to 5 years. You can build emergency fund, health insurance, life insurance, and 1 to 2 passive income source from, if you have any second hand car, so you can put into Ola and Uber, have hire a driver, and you can start earning money 20 to 30K per month, I would say, passively. This is, you're not working fully as a driver, you are hired driver. Now it is working on the Ola and Uber, wherever you put the car, okay? So this is what I'm telling you guys, because if you are doing any job, and if you're just depending on the business and job, so I would say this is bad, okay? Because one income source is kind of a very bad situation. One of and I think I forget the Robert, no, I forget the name, who told us that it's kind of a very dangerous situation that anybody has the one income source, whether it's job, it's business. At least you should have 6 to 7 income source. Through them you can earn money passively, and if and if anything happens in the common economy and in any way, so your other income source can be give you flexible life. If you do not have the if you are just having, if you're just depending on the first income source, so then it would be very problematic for you guys, for your family also. If you are a family person, so then it's very stress kind of a situation for you. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you understood anything from this video. I know you're not getting my point, but still I'm just here to talk on any kind of a specific topic, so that I can improve my English stuff, because English is very important. I know English is very important. So why you laughing that? Why are you laughing? What's the point of laughing? I'm just talking to myself. I'm just talking to you guys, okay? So yeah, everybody, I hope you understood anything from this video. If you understood anything from this video, so please do not forget to mention what did you understand. Sayonara.